Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fruity Alexia, the podcast you didn't know you've been waiting for all your life until now. I'm Alex Houy, and really, is there nothing I love more than to be in a room chatting with my longtime friend and confidant, Alexander Jenkins, about pop culture from the 90s and early 2000s? Some questions are better left unanswered. That aside, we decided to jump onto a video call this year and record our conversations to jump onto the podcasting bandwagon while we pick apart some of our favourite pop culture moments from the past. Full episodes are coming soon, but for now, here's a little taste. Of course, make sure you rate, subscribe, and all those things. Get in touch via our Instagram at Fruity Alexia Podcast. And I'm looking forward to taking you into this whole new world of Fruity Alexia on this magic carpet ride. Here we go.
Oh, look, we have to do a nerve conduction study, which is where they do a little electrical current. It won't happen for a couple of months, but they send a little electrical current down on your nerves to see why everything's going numb.
Oh, no.
So we'll find out.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll finally get that trip to the set of Home and Away through the Starlight Children's Foundation if I have some sort of issue. I love it.
Can I be there for that?
Absolutely, you can. Of course, you can be my adult chaperone.
Oh, good. Just mop your brow every couple of minutes.
Basically.
Every time Irene walks past.
Or it's like,
sweat on.
Listen, I've told you about my story about Irene, haven't I?
No.
She came up to Brisbane. She was flown up to Brisbane for the Brisbane Racing Club a few years ago. Lynn McGranger is her name. And she was she was there and I was there. And she was very, very nice. And I knew the local Channel 7 girls who were also very nice. And I'd met her. I'd got her autograph at the Logies in 1999. And I had a photo of her like looking straight down my disposable Kodak camera that I took.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like going into the camera.
I think I actually remember this photo.
You probably
I'm sure
do.
You showed it to
Right. So when
I
saw her, like in 2016 this was, I said to her, "Hi, Lynn McGranger, nice to meet you. Just want to let you know, I think you're great. You're a ledge. Also, I took a photo of you with an instant camera at 1999 at the Logies as a pathetic fan standing on the side of the staircase there at Crown Casino, wondering, I know. And then she said to me, "Oh, do you want to recreate it, love?" And I was like, "Sure, I do. I totally do." She
That's
goes,
so great.
You tell me.
She sounds amazing.
I said, "Oh, you went like this." I took a photo of you like this, down in an instant camera, and I loved it. It was like one of my favorite photos ever. And she goes, "Oh, do you want to recreate it, love?" And I was like, "Yes, I do want to recreate it, Lynn McGranger, Irene from Home and Away." And so she did it. I should find you the photo now.
Bless her.
And she said, she was lovely, and she said, then I got really drunk and I started doing some slut drops. And I did a slut drop
of her?
In front of Irene, and as I slut dropped to the ground, because you slut drop, like if that's my knees.
What's a slut drop?
Well, you like drop it like it's hard, you
What are your legs doing though?
Well, you basically crouch down and then straight up again. But you're like,
okay.
But obviously you don't bob
I was
like
imagining
this.
the splits.
No, you crouch like, as if you're crouching, like your legs are kind of parted.
Yeah.
And you go down and up. And
okay.
I went down. Yep. As I went down, my tux, because it was a black tie masked ball.
Okay.
Well, I was fully tuxedoed.
Yeah.
And I had this
rented?
beautiful mask. No, I bought the tuxedo was rented, actually. No, it wasn't. Yeah. No, it wasn't. I had a two-piece. I had a fully glittery sequin jacket from Scotch & Soda, which I owned, and I owned the pants, but I rented somebody else's. It was my date, and I bought the mask and all that sort of shit. Anyway, did this slut drop in front of Irene from Home and Away, and as I get to the ground, the inside seams of my pant legs go whoosh, and rip right open. my whole ball sack underpants go poof. Straight out.
Hang on, was there still cloth or was it just...
No, there was cloth.
Bearing all. Okay.
But it's like, imagine, it looked like chaps by the end of
pretty.
it. It was like chaps by the end of it because, it was just like this perfect mound of Calvin Klein that it kind of like went... Oh, no. And then I was like...
Did you just go home?
No, I sort of shuffled further along. Of course, I couldn't immediately go home because everybody wanted to look and laugh. Yeah. And it was amazing. And then I had to go home because, of course, my balls were hanging out the whole time.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a good look.
Irene from Home and Away now has a photo of that on her bedroom wall.
Sure, she's seen worse than my balls.